And welcome back, everyone, again. Casuarina Cougars, under 16s, just collecting their medals. And the Nicky Mayo Shield. Well done to the Casuarina Cougars. It's been a great game. Humpty Doo Swamp Dogs have played well all game with the Cougars. They came out on top. We've got two brothers down there, Peter and Nathan Mayo, and Damien Nicky, and
ladies and gentlemen, we have a final presentation. I'd like to introduce the NT Mosquitoes coach, Brad Hunt, to make that presentation.
Thank you, Tammy. An excellent game of football. Casuarina, I think, led from the front all season, and congratulations on getting there. Swamp Dogs unlucky. Showed a lot of tinker all night tonight. I think there's a lot of great talent shining through in the juniors. I'd encourage you all to stick with the game of rugby. It'll take you a long way in a lot of places. I'd like to announce the Player of the Year for the 2019 season. It goes to Swamp Dogs, Nathan Everett.
That's the magic button.
Alright.
That's the magic replay button.
Okay.
I'm going to disappear. I'll see you later. Listen to me run the door if you're in there.
So the
Once again, Cougars, thanks, Swamp.
young
It's been a
halfback
great game.
accepting his award.
Game on field 1 is the A-grade prelim final.
Brad Hunt, the
Darwin
NT
Raiders
coach, there
versus
just shaking
Pirates.
Monday Nicky's hand. Nathan and Peter Mayo, and Damien Nicky. Monday's twin brother Bernard, Buffy Nicky, be watching this game. Watching this next game with interest, with his two sons playing. A great game there by these two teams. Humpty Doo supporters should be proud of their team. Casuarina Cougars, the winners. As we get ready for this second semi-final. First whistle goes. It was a great crowd here for the Casuarina Cougars and the Humpty Doo Swamp Dogs under 16 grand final. As they're getting ready for the two teams to come out for the A grade. University Pirates come out. This is going to be a great tussle. Now just waiting for the Dragons. Butcher, who let his team out, knows all about this business end of the season. The Dragons just waiting for their team to come out. Played well last week to get to this stage. Good to see the Cougars there in the Dragons corner. Good to see the Swamp Dogs there. Just waiting for the Dragons. Last time, well, the Dragons haven't been in this position for some time now, so they're hungry. It was a great crowd here early for the under 16 grand final. Parents and supporters should be very proud of their teams. Just waiting for the Dragons now to come forward. Big cheer for Drew Tobin. Last played in the grand final 2007 for the Dragons, so it's been a while. And they want to amend stuff now. Few changes on both sides. So, although we don't have a team sheet, we'll be doing our best just to give you some audio. So my name's Bill Jones and welcome to the second semi-final, the NTRU. Winner goes to the grand final to be played with Souths, and the loser, well, there's cheap fights to Bali. The loser stands down. Dragons to kick off. That's a nice kick. That's going to fall right on the button, Tim. Great turnover. Hurry Winnie-Tutter takes it up. Jojo, the hooker for the Dragons. Good pod there. And a good clean out. Oh, nice work there. Nice skills to take it in. Dragons just need to go. Have their ball. Drew Tobin. No, that's his brother. Great work. Big Shane Casey. The second row, he had a storming game last week. Takes another fine run. Ooh. And so let's just look at scrum time now. Oh no, sorry. Referee's got a Frosty, the referee. Refereeing the game. He's likes to speak to both coaches in the start of the game, just to clarify things. And spoke to him earlier in the game, before the game, and he knows this is going to be a big test for both teams. And we need to get him to have the enjoyment factor as well, so to get us a good game. First line out, University. Wise is usually the top man for their line out. The ball goes. Oh, nice sturdy run. Dragons just aligning their defence. Good defence. But look at Pirates. There's Wise, danger man there. Referee's got his arm out. Pirates with the ball. Referee's got his arm out. Well, I'd say Butcher will have a kick here. Would he plug the line? No, he's going to play for touch. Such an educated boot. Gets his team up front. Ooh, overthrow. Nicely controlled by Pirates. Oh, that's a nice move. Now there's space. Cut back in. Oh, nice. Tackle there by Hiddeny Murphy. Good retention here by Pirates. Oh! And there we go. We got a runaway here. He's going to do it. Look at Weiss coming up on him. No. Nigel Mayer's got it. He's a 7 specialist. And he's done this plenty of times for the Dragons. When he gets going, you can't stop him. He pins his head back. Well done against the play. Dragons first blood. Nigel Mayer, what a clean set of heels. Read that beautifully.
After trial and then we revive. Oh, okay. We'll do it for the next one.
He's got a great kicking style, this guy. Look at that, nice loping style. Beautiful. Dragons go ahead. Well, first blood to the Dragons. Pirates don't look like they're panicking. They'll just come back and get to the restart. Butcher. That's a beautiful kick. Nice and high. Dragons take it in. But the referee not happy with that. Says it's knocked forward. It's come forward. So we got our first scrum here. Both packs want to test each other here at the first scrum. Listening to Frosty, the referee, earlier. He'll want these two packs just to get into their groove and not get too technical at the start. Oh, so there's a bit of a shove there from the Dragons. Means a penalty, half-arm penalty. Pirates. Good clean out there. They just overdone it. And referee right on that. Got to support your weight. Beautiful kick. That's a 30-metre gain there for the Dragons. And takes it just over the halfway line. Hiddeny Murphy with the ball. He's been a dual medalist for Player of the Year. Jojo to throw the ball in. Nice from Greg Tobin. Nice pass. Nice crash in here by Smith. Nigel Mayer looking to get it out. Oh, that's a ball and all tackle. Looking very high. Referee's got his arm up. And he might need to talk to him here. That looked very, very high, even though he was low. Very committed. They're moving forward really hard on defence, University. And that's another great kick. That's 30 metres again. That's 35 metres. Real nice style. Greg Tobin took that last one in. 2 ball. Dragons just trying to organise. Taking out Tobin again. A lot of movement at that line out. No, nice rolling more. They're taking it down though. Referee's got his arm up. His arm out, sorry. So Dragons can play with this. It goes back in. And the referee will go back. Will the Dragons take the points? Or will they take the kick for the line? Dragons have the 2 leaders, Hidden Murphy and Drew Tobin, usually marshal the team around. Wes Satoga's the line out go-to man for University. Dragons go to 2 ball again. Now they get the ball going. Worked for them last week. It's got a good shield up. They had a good shield up, but look at the roll. They're going forward and they're over. They're over. They done it last week. They done it again. There's the ball that's set up. Greg Tobin takes it in. Comes down. It's a good shield up front. That's what you need. Pirates can't contain it. They come around, roll around, and there the Dragons just drive straight through. That's a great effort. Harry Winnitana loves it. He punched his fist in the air saying, well done. Nice. That's a beautiful conversion. That's fantastic. He's on song tonight. He's been a great find for the Dragons. Pirates to restart. Ooh. That's a good kick. Nice and high, but not taken in by the Dragons. Had good support there, but Pirates, the turnover. Just taking it forward. Looks to go to the backs. No, it's going blind to the forwards. Spreading it wide. Now it gives them a good space out here again. Just taking it forward. Now the backs will want it. Butcher gets it wide. Oh, good hanging on tackle there by the Dragons. Well done. Trying to go up the middle now, the Pirates. They've got players out wide to the left. Close it up. Look at the Dragons' defence. They got a wall there. But the Pirates get the penalty. Will Butcher take the points? Dragons just waiting for the referee. Wow, and Pirates sensing they can get some inroads here in this position of the field. Now their first scrum was a nothing scrum. We are at the 27-minute mark of the first half, and we got our second scrum. Good shape by the Dragons at the scrum time. Referee won a good engagement and a good set. There's the Dragons. There's a big push by the Dragons. There it is. Steamrolled them. Steamrolled them. And I think that the Pirates will show a lot of discomfort there. And they got a man down. That was a gigantic push there by the Dragons. Just replaying that. That was a magnificent push by the Dragons. They had good shape at the start of the scrum. Pirates just looked upright at the entry. And Dragons have had good shape all season at their scrum time. Something they've worked on really hard this season. They get the penalty. So they were a little bit eager that first scrum where they got that penalty against them. So look at that for a clearance, that's fantastic. Another 30 metre. Ball in. Pirates get up early. And good poise from the Dragons. Nice patience. Drew Tobin. Oh, that's a good little pass, but Pirates were there. The Dragons just getting the little roll on here. Oh, met with force there, that drive, but still able to contain. Hitting him over with the ball. Drew Tobin. Big Shane Casey. Drew Tobin. There's space out wide. Oh, just taking it in. Needs to set up. Pirates have had some beef in some of these tackles. Shane Casey's touched the ball a fair bit. Hari Winitana. Oh, up the middle, Hari. Great search. But loses it in contact. Now Pirates with the ball. Trying to engineer something out here out wide. They put the kick down. Oh, dazzling feet and the evasion. Wow. Jojo, Shane Casey again. Just met with a bit of resistance, but just pumping the legs. Nigel Maher. Good burst. Look at the Greg Smith going over the top. Space out wide. Great work again. Need to regather. Nigel Maher picks up another runner. Nigel Maher again. Here's Jojo the hooker. Drew Tobin. There's space. Oh, that could be a card there. That's a deliberate knockdown. That is a deliberate knockdown. Just looking at the replay again. Yeah. Very lucky to stay on there. Very lucky to stay on there. If he was going for an intercept, his body was sideways. He was never in contention to take that for an intercept. Here's the next scrum. Just looking at their setup. Dragons. Yes, just moving the ball forward. Murphy takes it in. Just wrestles it forward again. Improving the possession. Nice interpassing with the forwards. Wide. No holes there with the Pirates defence. Shane Casey again, another hit up. Oh, there's a penalty right in front of the referee. It looks pretty cynical too. He takes a quick tap. Arm out by the referee. Penalty. Dragons want to take it again, but referee needs to have a talk with some of the Pirates players there. That was but Pirates have had some very sturdy defence in their tackles. Dragons backlines put some good cutback moves in, but Frosty, the referee, just having a talk with Drew Tobin, the captain. And there's a scrum. 5 metres out in front of the capital H. Just looking at both teams at their setup, at their shape at scrum time. Referee wants it in again. Scrum seemed to fold in on the far side. Hey, young fella. Did you play today? Played the Sundogs. Good game, yeah? There's the shape, just looking at the shape. See University still upright. Dragons. Holding, now release. Murphy. Ooh. Oh, and bundled out. The linesman has his flag up. Well, the young Nicky boys here today, they're going to look for action. Didn't get it that time, but hey, Brett. Good, bro. Wow. Line out. Pirates ball. West Otago will be the go man here. But, oh, it's loose. Dragons take it in. They got a pot set up. Just driving forward. Some strong boys here at the moment. And a score! Taken in. Murphy takes a surge. Big hit, and he surges forward. Gets the ball. Hare. Wuritara. Surges forward. Well, he's had a try scorer. He's had a great season up to date with his try scoring, and Dragons take the lead. 19-0. The 18-minute mark. Yeah, he's on song. That's a crisp kick. That straight for the 6. Striked it like a good golfer. Dragons 21, Pirates 0. Kickoff. Another good kickoff. That's good. Satoga, Big Wise, the veteran, takes it forward. Taking it forward, the big centre. And earns his Pirates in a penalty. Referee just explaining to Hirini, one of the leaders of the Dragons, the penalty. Pirates inside the 22. They haven't been here for some time. Well, referee not ready. And it was going for the 4, number 4. Where's Satoga? And it goes to have nice. Pirates looking dangerous here. But Dragons ball got frittered away there. They didn't recycle it. And that's a great kick to relieve the pressure for the Dragons. Dragons still looking fresh. Ball, Tobin again at 2. Greg Tobin. That took it in. That's his brother Drew Tobin, who in the centres took that ball in. The turnover for all. Nice ball on. Nice hard hit there. Everyone just needs to calm down. Referee Frosty separates everyone. Dragons defence coming up really hard and fast there. As the magic water comes on. big shout out to Buffy Nicky, Bernard Nicky, club stalwart of the Dragons, life member. Who knows what it's all about at this time in finals. And there's two boys out there doing them proud at the moment. I played a lot of games with Buff in grand finals, and the family has faced a lot of adversity this year, his family, and here they are in the semi-final, following the footsteps of their brothers and uncles. So we have a bit of a fair break here. So we really got hurt in that front on tackle. So he's still down. I think both coaches will be still wanting more from their players to get some ascendancy. And Butcher puts it out universally inside the 22. Let's see where they go in the line out. They went to 4 last time. Go to 2. It's a bit rattled, the ball. Dragons come through. Nice driving. Forwards met. Wants to take it in again. Dragons up to the contact. And again up to the contact. Pirates. Oh, that's not the best carrying kick. Oh, little kick and chase here. Will it hold? He still has it. Recycling it now, Pirates. Just trying to take it forward. Dragons got a good D at the moment. They got a good wall there. Now, will the Pirates take some points? Go for the 3 points, or will they go for the line and try and build again? Yeah, they go for the line. Just taking their time. They went to 2 ball last time. Two ball again, but it's rattled again, but back to the... Taking it forward as the Pirates. Oh, he's come from a long way to have a bit of a surge. Going forward, that's the main thing. Going to the blind. He's lost it forward. So good work by the Dragons. Good defence and snuffing that out. But looks like the referee's pulled another infringement there. So arms out to the Dragons side. And then he's given a penalty to Pirates. And look at the Dragons. They're all arm's length from each other. So you've got to give the Dragons respect here because they just had a solid wall up all the time. So it looks like they'll take the points here. And he's one of the best kickers around in the territory. And this is bread and butter here for him. Yeah, kicks it with no worries. He's a great distance kicker as well on the angle, but he gets that over with ease, so they get 3 points on the board. Kick off. Dragons just happy to let them take it in. Wants to put a kick back. That's a nice kick to put it all the way back there. Turn it round. Keeps it in. Dragon spinning it wide. Nigel Mayer out wide. Greg Smith cuts back in. Nice and tough, Greg Smith. Sets it up. Nigel Mayer. Jojo. Good front on. Greg Tobin. Good cover. Oh, that's a nice, just going forward to Dragons. Tobin, good passing. Shane Casey again back in the action. Forwards are toiling well. Hari Winitana. Oh, nice. Holds on to it. Nigel Mayer, Drew Tobin. Oh! Snuffed out there. Eight minutes to go to the half time. And just looking at the scrum time again. It's Pirates ball. That looks like a better shape from Pirates. The Dragons, here comes their shove. No, it's out. Butcher just happy to put it back. The Nicky boys. Just having a run, Jonas Nicky. Caleb, Nicky, Drew Tobin, Greg Smith. Oh, Nick takes it in. Oh, look at this. Bit of handbag stuff going on with the backs. Dragons looking to hold the Pirates out here. It's the Pirates ball. 2 ball again, but it's untidy. Hari Winitana takes it in. Needs to get low now and take it down. Just wondering which time the referee is. Yeah, Dragons ball. So Pirates looked a bit makeshift at that last line out. Dragons got Greg Tobin up. Now just looking at the shape now at the scrum time. Greg Tobin, that's Greg Smith. Oh, he knocks it on though, but he likes the contact. Just spilled it forward there. Dragons, Pirates. Pirates again with the ball. Uni just trying to kick past there. But Dragons put it back with that kick. Now chasing is Caleb Dickey. Already played in the B grade game. Oh, Hiddeny Murphy. Great tackle. Uni take it in. Looking for runners at depth there. Trying to bustle forward, trying to get some inroads. Uni, oh, double tackle there. Big Huddy Winatana. The front rower. Uni just trying to move forward and nudge forward. Referee brings it back. Uni haven't mixed anything up. They've just tried the battering ram. And the Dragons are up to it. There seems to be always a wall of black and gold players there. Uni now. That's a great kick. Such a fine kick of the ball, Butcher. Now where will they go? It's 2 ball again, but yeah. No, Greg Tobin. Greg Tobin gets up pretty high at 2. But they get a pass away. And Uni score. Yeah, Uni will be happy with that just before the break. Come from their line out. Took it forward. It's replay now. And there's a gap. Wow. Dragons wouldn't be happy with that just before the break. They've had a solid wall up front, but they left the gap open there. And a nice try for the Pirates. Butcher right out front. And converts the try. $21 points to 10. Dragons in front. And that's a nice kick. And it comes off, it's a falcon, comes off someone's head. And a knock on. And someone's in front of the ball, so that's a penalty to the Dragons. Will they take the kick just to get that bit of... No, they're going for the line. Another good kick by young Nicky. Dragons want to roll this over. Got to take it well in the line out first, get the shield up and drive forward. Goes to 4. And there they go. Well done by Pirates. They've stayed out of that maul. It means that the Dragons were offside in front of the ball. And the students have done their homework there. And the hooter goes. Quick ball. Nigel Mayer, Drew Tobin, Greg Smith, Jonas Nicky. Oh! Wow. Could have been payday for him. He's still down, the young fella. But he'll be a little bit angry with himself because he knew there was an opportunity there to open up. Pirates know what it's like to be in the business end of the season. Both coaches will be trying to implement what they want in the second half. Dragons high-fiving and trying to build their confidence up. And the Uni Pirates are in a more solemn state. Just sitting down, taking their breath, trying to take what's happened. Dragons will want to power on from here. This is going to be a great finish to this game. And welcome back, everyone. Just if you've just tuned in now, the score is 21-10 to the Darwin Dragons. So, yeah, back with the commentary and the second half. Both coaches will be asking for big efforts from their teams. And we're getting ready for a real arm wrestle in the second half. So we're getting ready for the second half of the second semi-final, NTRU. Do or die here. Winner goes to the grand final to meet Souths, and the loser stands back and becomes a spectator next week. Ball's off. That's a nice kick. They need to take it in. Oh, that's a big run up there. Hitting Murphy takes it in hard. Big Eric Johnson medalist for the last 2 years. Jojo, this is good shape here from the Dragons. But penalty to Pirates. Referee noticing something there. Not releasing. And Butcher, who's a great distance kicker. Really gets under the ball. A powerful striker of the ball. Coming in. Strikes it, come off the post. Hitting him with it. Greg Tobin. So there's hitting him with it there. Nigel Maher. Greg Smith needs to follow this kick up. Doesn't find touch. Pirates takes it on. Good work. It's a great run out there. Now back into the forwards. They want to cart it up. Recycle. Dragons will not want to give away penalties here. But they earn a penalty. They earned that penalty there, the Dragons. They stayed composed. Ooh. Dragons, they used the front of the line out. Nice and patient, but it's gone to the side of the Pirates who take it in. Look to get it wide. Big strong runner in the centres. Takes it in. Dragons will want to come up now. Pirates looking Pirates want to take it forward. There's space. Good strong run. Come back for them. They've earned a penalty. Arm out for the referee for the Pirates side. Just coming off the edges now, Pirates. And there's their penalty. This time a little bit closer if they want to take the shot at goal. Just taking their time, the Pirates. Butcher with the kicking tee. Robbie Butcher was just off target by just a lick of paint there to hit the upright. Comes in for the shot. Oh, he's off target again. Wow. Dragons will be happy with that and need to get down the other end. Satoga. No, knock on. Now let's just look at the setup, the first scrum in the second half, sorry. Dragons will look to get up here in the scrum. Just looking at the shape. Now the second shove. Nice and solid, both scrums. Nick Cunningham. Right to the sideline. Dragons will be still happy with that. Dragons will be happy with that field position and going forward. Using the width. Now where will the Pirates go? Got a man down with a bit of cramp by the looks of things. Both teams will be getting messages from their runners who will get what their coaches are wanting. The runners on there to run water, but they also pass messages on from the coaching staff. So we're back to the battle. Gone to 4, it's gone back to the Dragons, they'll be happy with that. Hit a knee, Big H, Takes it forward, pushes off 1, 2. Now he needs to get down. Here's the clean out. Good ball. First pot of forwards, take it forward. Met by solid defence, but the clean out is good. Greg Smith, Caleb Jonas, Nicky. Nicky's have good aerial skills. He's looking for the counter. Looking for the counter ruck. Oh, but the Dragons will take that. Pirates going over. Not on their feet and going over. Where will the Dragons go now? Will they rumble it up? Pirates last time stood off. Oh, nice work by the Dragons. Greg Tobin, he's had a powerful game tonight. The drive from the Dragons forwards. Hurry Woodintunner. Good driving by the Dragons. That's Big H. Hidden. Dragons are strong at this part of the field. They again go for the drive. Pick and go again. He's got there. Big Hottie gets another. He got a stormer. He's had a storming game. Pick and go. Pick and drive. Nice powerful drive there. It was relentless by the Dragons. They're really good at that position of the field. It's a great line out by the Dragons. They really mixed it up. Uni had no answer to that line out, and then when they got into that drive zone, young Nick Cunningham, that's a fantastic kick. He's been bang on. He's an excellent strike of the ball. Fantastic strike. Dragons now going out to 28 to 10. Pirates now at the 28 mark. The second half. A nice restart again. There's been some good kickoffs in this game to challenge. Mayer, big Hidden Murphy again. Comes from depth to take that forward. Forward's got a pot here. Jojo. Nice work by Jojo, just not rushing it in. Oh, but Pirates pick a penalty there. He needs to step back, Jojo needs to step back. Take the penalty and step back. Frosty, the referee, motionless. He's made his decision, you can't change it. There's no rewind button out there on the referee. His decision is final. And that's a good searching kick for the touchline. Pirates now want to regather. Pirates take the ball in. And they drop it forward. Knock forward. Knock forward and Dragons will be happy with the Dragons will be happy to take the scrum. Just looking at the Pirates now. Their shape here from mine. Just looking at the Dragons. Front on. Scrum goes down. Jonas Nicky puts it to touch. It's a great kick. His dad will be proud of that. His dad done that many times on this field. Pirates ball into the line out. Where will they go? Dragons have always get someone up at 2. A bit early though for the Dragons. And Pirates compose their line out. Ball. Centre pairing trying to take it up. Forwards coming around. Dragons get a penalty. At the 25th mark, Pirates get a penalty at the centre of the field. Dragons get a penalty. And Drew wants to put it out. Dragons have been kicking some great kicks tonight by the Dragons. Now, where will they go in this line out of game? They've mixed it up well tonight. They seem to have a lot of options, the Dragons, and their lineouts. Another sucker punch, but it goes to Pirates read that well. That was not going to happen again for them. But it works out in the Dragons' favour. They get a scrum. So Pirates knocking that on at the front of the line out. Now they'll be asking for a good push, both teams. Last scrum was a good scrum. Dragons to put in. Nigel Mayer to put in. Dragons moving forward in that time. Nicky. They need to set it up here. All good, evading the tackle. Recycle the ball now for the Dragons. They're going blind. Still going forward, the Dragons. They've got two pods midfield. Patience is needed here by the Dragons. Up coming the defence of the Pirates. Another settler here by Dragons. There's that middle pod. Here's young Nicky. He's so good on his feet, this young boy. There he goes. Dancing feet. Caleb Nicky. That's a fantastic try. Dragons showed a lot of composure there. They had some small numbers in the middle of the field there in the pods. But some good ball skills by the tight forwards. And the backs finish it off. That's a great finish by the Dragons. Young fella Finished it off in style there. Dancing feet. Nick Cunningham lining up the shot at goal. He's really been on target with his kicking. He has a great style. I mean, two fine goal kickers here tonight, people. Oh. Great kick, but goes to the right. The score stretches out. Dragons 33, University Pirates 10. We're at the 21-minute mark. The second half of the second semi-final, NTRU. Winner progresses to the grand final to meet South Darwin. He'll be watching this telecast. Coaches here tonight already handed over the trophy. South Darwin coach, Brad Hunt. Who also coaches South Darwin, and he'll know the strengths and weaknesses of both these teams here. Winner goes forward to the grand final, and the loser looks for some cheap airfares to Bali. The referee's pulled that up. Been some great restarts tonight. Really challengeable for both teams once they put the kick up. Scrum time. Hooker Jojo asking for more. The former fly half, Dragons age group fly half. He's ended up in the front row. He's doing a great job. Dragons want the shove. Goes down. And the knock on. That's a miserable knock on for Pirates. Dragons will just try and be patient and composed here. There was pressure there. Referee Frosty wants the scrum. Dragons put the ball in. Hiddeny Murphy off the back. Picks up Drew Tobin. Tobin on. Tries to get the pass away, but it's been knocked down by the Pirates. But it's just gone across the field. Dragons will be still happy with that. They've gone forward. Pirates, body language is, shoulders are drooping a bit as they go into the scrum. Here we go for the set piece scrum. Hang on. Here we go, the set piece scrum. Yeah. Taking a while to get the scrum down. Stepping up the clock. Good push by the Dragons, but the ball comes out. Going blind. Pirates want to recycle this. Just nudging forward. They still don't have their back line organised, the Pirates. They just want to nudge it up. Here they go, another barge up by the forwards. They get a penalty. Not rolling away, the Dragons. Dragons will have to work on their discipline. They won't want to give away cheap penalties like that. And Coach Westrop will be getting messages out when he can for the Dragons to work on their discipline, keep the discipline. Where the Pirates will be trying to get some rhythm here. They've just been denied field position at the moment. 4 ball taken cleanly. Centre pairing again, finding a break. This is a great move, and he's gone through the middle to score. Untouched. That's a great try. Dragons held off there. All waiting for someone else to put their hand up, and that's a great run by the centre. He's had a strong game. Came gliding through there. And second semi-finals, people, that minutes mean everything. We are in the last 15 minutes of this tussle here with Darwin Dragons and University Pirates. We've had some great restart of kicks here. You get the ball up nice and high, you can challenge for it. And here's another example. These are great kickoffs. You need to get under it. Referee will play the line out there, but they're playing a quick line out by Uni, who's got to play catch-up rugby at the moment. Gets inside, another good cut back in. Want to barge it up. Another barge up, they want to barge it up again. Dragons are willing to take it, to take the defence to them. Good run, just a brush off there, but how do you get them again? Take the line out there. Dragons ball. Referee's right there to switch spacings. It's a nice take. Dragons coming back. Spot tackle. Halfback Nigel Mayer back to hitting him. Murphy, he needs to go forward. This is what he's good at. Just driving forward. Good work by the Dragons just to keep going forward. Shane Casey again. Harry Winnington needs to take it into contact and go down. It's good ruck ball. Here it comes, Drew Tobin. Yes. Nudges it ahead into space. Butcher there in fine place. He's done really well to take the ball in. And still done well. Referee says play on. Counter rucking. Pirates, sorry, just seem to be. And there's a counter ruck there. That man's all over the ball and he's been penalised. Smart work there by the Dragons. Just isolating their player there. And he just wanted to stay there and play with that. Using his hands and hanging around that ruck. Referee's Frosty in good position. Player starting to get a bit of cramp now. Dragons line out ball. 22-metre line. 12 minutes to go. Great work by by Pirates to get it back, but they've knocked it on. As we playing on, I'm afraid you're going to have to call out a try. And I think we've got a bit of daylight in the score now, and the 10-minute mark to go. Persistence from the Dragons. Nigel Mayer picks up a double tonight, along with Huddy Winnie-Tunner. Both of them have had standout games tonight. They've both scored double tries, 2 tries each, so. Dragons just getting a bit of daylight in that score now. The score is 38-17. Pirates will want to have to play catch-up rugby now in this last 10 minutes, which is the championship minutes. Nick Cunningham had a kick in a pretty identical place the last time and went right over the uprights. He'll want to swing this in just a bit more. And he does it. Straight down the middle. He's kicked beautiful tonight. Dragons have their tails up now. Body language of the Pirates. They're not finished. They're going to have to play catch-up rugby now. We're in the last 10 minutes of the game, which is a championship minutes in your season. Dragons making a change. James Trowell coming off. Had a top game, James. Shane Casey can't control it, but he controls it on the second bounce. Dragons get it back. Drew Tobin, the skipper. He was in the last grand final for the Dragons in 2007. Caleb Nicky tries to get it back in. Dragons keep it alive. Greg Tobin, the workhorse. He does the no-frill stuff in the team. Good surging forward by the Dragons. They're really starting to pour it on. Pirates are coming in with some big hits. Big Shawnee Witchup, the veteran for the Pirates. And that's a nice kick just inside the halfway line on the Dragons side. Dragons just showing a bit of composure, not rushing to the lineouts. We talk about championship minutes. It's that last 10 minutes where you try to play rugby at the pace, but you try and play mistake-free rugby. For ball, but Yeah, knock on there. It didn't look like they got the lift right there in the middle there for the Dragons. They've had a replacement, so maybe a bit of indecision there. Young Braden comes to the sideline. He's had a great game, this young fella. Turned 21 this year. Been a great asset to the Dragons. Played in the early game with the B grade. So he puts his hand up. Pirates to feed the ball. Dragons will want a big shove. They like their scrum. Pirates are going to the middle again. Greg Smith meeting the challenge. And a knock on there by the Dragons, but they'll be happy with that. Nullified that movement there by the Pirates. Greg Smith's been solid. Pirates have been coming at them. The Pirates midfield has been solid as well. Dragons will want to contest the scrum and really put a surge here. Pirates to feed. Reset. Using up a lot of time, these reset scrums. Dragons will want a big 8-man shove here. Good shape, both teams at the scrum time. Both solid scrums. Pirates to the blind. They got a man out wide. Looked a bit forward there, but gets around. Dragons can't give away penalties. Pirates need to get a pod there. They're trying a pick and go, but they need to keep their shape, get their pod ready. Dragons building their line. Dragons still keeping their line. Pirates just retaining the ball. Seems to be slow motion, but they're retaining the ball. Oh, and he gets through. There's a try. He got through a wall of defenders there. Scored a great try. Yep. That's a great comeback try there by the Pirates. Dragons won't be happy with that. They had the wall up. And the score is 22-40 to the Dragons. 4.5 minutes to go. Dragons in no rush. Referee's had a fine game, letting this flow up to date. And that's another good kickoff. But it's gone over too long. And Pirates will get put into the scrum here. They've picked the scrum to take. They can have an option of taking the scrum, having the line out. Big Shawnee Watcher there. Big Shawnee's getting set for the Pirates. He's been a spare parts man for uni. Can play anywhere. He'll be carrying a leg injury. Big shot by the Dragons. They take it up the back there. Greg Smith on the burst. Greg Smith needs to put his head down. Caleb Nicky. Good pace. He's there. That's a fine try by the Dragons. Great lead up there by Greg Smith. But it was a turnover at scrum time for the Dragons. If you go back, people, you go back to the scrum against the head. The hooker Jojo, that one's for him and his front row partners. Winning that vital scrum at the halfway mark there. Great team try, that one there. Dragons just pushing to score more. 45 at the moment. It's an identical place. It was a great try, but you have to take it back to the scrum. Dragons winning that scrum ball. And you got to give credit to the hooker, Jojo, and his front rowers, stealing that ball. Nick Cunningham coming in. Another identical area where he kicked the last one. But he can afford to kick it wide. Just the concentration levels a little bit different when you're in front like that. You need to stay focused. Robbie Butcher. He's got a mountain to climb now. The scores. There's a big daylight in the scores now. Nice little change of direction. That's a great kick-off. Goes to their centre. He's had a great game today. Pirates take it in. Oh, knock on. Ball to the Dragons. Dragons in no hurry. It's not over till it's over, till the whistle goes. But it's looking very ominous here that Dragons will advance forward and meet South Darwin in the grand final. Drew Tobin, who played in the last Dragons grand final in 2007. I had the privilege to play with him, along with him, in that grand final. And a number of the other boys that are in the Dragons. And it's been a long time since the Dragons have been in the grand final in A grade. Prue Westrup will be looking to settle his team down for next week, even though there's still time to play. Dragons looking very, very good at the countdown. Great tackle. Good play again by the Dragons. Still hungry at this mark. Greg Smith will kick it to the stand. Dragons go to the grand final. Woo! All the Dragon supporters out there, the Dragons are going to the grand final. And they advance. They have a big supporter base. And as an ex-player myself, very proud of the team this year. In the first half there, we had some great work by the forwards. Big Shane Casey and his tight forwards took it to them in the early exchanges. Nigel Mayer had a fine game. Shane Walker, the veteran, will be happy with Nigel's game. Shane's a hard taskmaster in the club, and he's always there to give advice to a lot of the players. But a lot of veterans in the Dragons club will be looking forward to next week and watching their team advance to the grand final, playing against South Darwin. Pirates put up a good battle. They scored some good tries against the run of play. But they were just out enthused, I thought, today by the Dragons team, who just seemed to have a few more bullets to fire. So We advance to the grand final next week between the Darwin Dragons and University Pirates. So it's been a great game. Referee and there's assistant referees had good games. There was no one. The games flowed, and it's good to see. Good to see a tough game. Everyone shaking hands. Clubs put a lot of effort into the season, and we now move on to the grand final. And so happy here for the Dragons. So we'll tune in next week for next week's game with the Darwin Dragons versus South Darwin Rabbitohs. Thanks tonight from thanks again from myself, Bill Jones, and Roland. And congratulations to the Dragons tonight. Thank you very much, everyone.
You should be here next week.